And all that came to mind was white-collar crime. White-collar villains. I sat there and I said, what John of Patmos was doing was helping people recognize in their context, in their midst, what is real and what is unreal. And what he gave them was the image of all the bad and the image of all the good. And the image of all the good was what happens to those who go through the ordeal, those who hang on to their faith, and no matter what, go through the ordeal and come out on the other side, maybe bruised, maybe broken, maybe scathed, but still those who will have poured out upon them the love and blessing of God. The hero in this movie that I saw, this kick-ass movie, the young Casper Meltoast high schooler, is truly the hero of the story, and I promise I'm going to discuss it with the youth. He's truly the hero of the story because he has no superpowers. He only has himself. He goes out into the world to do acts of justice, and he is stabbed for trying to help someone who is being beaten up by thugs. He's left for dead by the side of the road. And as he tries to climb up and get himself up and go for help, he gets hit by an oncoming car. I know, and so he's broken all over his body. And because of the miracle of medicine, they can rebuild him and turn him into not the $6 million man. But he's mostly metal, so he doesn't hurt anymore. So if he falls, he doesn't break. However, he is our hero, not because he's made of metal anymore. He is our hero because he was willing to sacrifice himself for someone else. What Jesus teaches all of us, in the midst of pale horses and dark horses and red horses and white horses riding in our midst throughout history, when we are confronted with villains throughout history, our job is to stay true to our faith in the one who will always bless us at the end of everything. We have asked the question throughout the centuries of human existence, why, God? Why do you not step in on the side of good and rescue those who are being trampled on and victimized by their own kind? Why, God, don't you just step in and put an end to human suffering and war and famine and the horrors of genocide? Why, God, don't you just take control? Perhaps it is because God, who is good all the time, is ever giving humanity another chance to get it right. For those who come out of the great ordeal, writes John of Patmos, the Lamb waits upon the throne. They will wear radiant robes of white, which have been washed in the blood of the Lamb. Interesting image. But they will most certainly be recognizable as those who have weathered the storms of life and have carried their faith with them. As they stand before the throne of the Holy One, they receive this promise. The one who is seated on the throne will shelter them. They will hunger no more. They will thirst no more. The sun will not strike them, nor any scorching heat, for the Lamb at the center of the throne will be their shepherd. And he will guide them to springs of the water of life, and God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. Yes, the Lord is your shepherd. What shall you want? Let your mind be led to the peaceful green pastures, where you let your fingers trace the still waters. Let the Lord lead you in the better and best direction for the name of the Holy One. Even when you are afraid and feel caught up in darkness, God is with you to comfort you, to protect you, to rescue your soul. God lavishes you with love, pouring out endless streams of love, filling you to overflowing. God's goodness and mercy are yours every day, for you are caught up and are an integral part of the life